Ever wish your love of sports and puzzle solving could combine into one challenge? Well, the New York Times just delivered. Today's sports edition of Connections is shaking up your trivia game, and the July 11th puzzle might be their smartest yet. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the latest from the NYT Games world, specifically the Connections Sports Edition puzzle for July 11th, number 291. If you've tried the regular Connections puzzle, this sports version brings a whole new level of challenge. With its mix of college teams, Olympic events, basketball legends, and golf champions, today's clues had something for every type of sports fan. Let's break it all down and help you understand not just the answers, but how to think like the puzzle makers. Connections Sports Edition officially launched on Super Bowl Sunday earlier this year. What started in beta is now a full-fledged daily puzzle on the Athletics app. You can also still play it free online if you prefer. The puzzle doesn't show up in the NYT Games app yet, but its growing popularity suggests it could one day. The format is the same as the classic Connections. 4 groups of 4, each tied together by a common theme. But today's puzzle in particular threw in some clever twists. Let's start with the yellow group. This one was pretty straightforward if you follow the Olympics. The hint was light the cauldron, pointing us toward Olympic combat sports. Your answers here: boxing, judo, taekwondo, and wrestling. These 4 events have been at the heart of the games for decades, and they all involve athletes squaring off in individual combat. A clean, simple grouping, but a good way to warm up. Next, the green group. The hint was hiss, rawr. Yes, that's right, Wildcats. Here we're talking about U.S. colleges with Wildcat mascots. The answers were Arizona, Kansas State, Northwestern, and Villanova. These are all major NCAA Division I schools, famous not just for their mascots, but for their athletic programs, especially in basketball and football. This group was easy to spot if you follow college sports. Then we get to the blue group, and this is where the puzzle gave a little nod to the NBA. The hint was Baby-Faced Assassin, a nickname for none other than Steph Curry. The 4 words were three-pointers, 30, Davidson, and Warriors. All 4 are tied to Curry's legacy. His college team Davidson, his Golden State Warriors, his jersey number 30, and of course, his incredible three-point shooting that's changed the game. Finally, we hit the tricky purple group. The hint was more subtle: women's golf major winners. This is where your casual sports fans might have struggled. The answers were Ko, Korda, Lee, and Stark, names of golfers who've won major tournaments on the LPGA Tour. If you follow women's golf, you'll know Lydia Ko, Nelly Korda, Minjee Lee, and Maja Stark. But if not, this group probably took the longest to solve. So why does this puzzle matter? Beyond just being a fun challenge, it reflects how sports culture and trivia overlap in fascinating ways. A simple word like Arizona could mean the state, the college, or a sports team. Lee might make you think of Bruce Lee, but here it's a golf champion. The game forces you to look past surface meanings and connect ideas across different levels of sports knowledge. A few tips for playing Sports Edition. First, don't rush into the first group you recognize. Sometimes the easier group hides another connection you'll miss if you move too quickly. Second, always consider whether a word might be a proper noun, a last name, team, or mascot. And third, think contextually. Steph Curry's 30 means little outside basketball, but paired with Warriors and Davidson, it's a slam dunk. The reactions to today's puzzle have been mostly positive, especially from fans who enjoy seeing less mainstream sports like women's golf getting representation. It also shows how much room there is for expanding these puzzles beyond the usual football and baseball themes. The Athletic seems committed to building out Sports Edition as a regular feature, and puzzles like today's only add to the appeal. So what's next? If you enjoyed today's puzzle, keep an eye on tomorrow's Connections Sports Edition. New puzzles drop daily, and with categories ranging from the NBA Finals to the Tour de France, there's always something fresh. You can play on the Athletics app or through the website. And of course, we'll be right here to break down the latest puzzles, give you hints, and help you improve your sports trivia game. All right, that wraps up today's deep dive into the July 11th Sports Edition puzzle. What did you think of the themes? Did the Steph Curry group click for you, or did the golf names throw you off? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep this conversation going. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you never miss a puzzle breakdown. Until next time, keep your mind sharp and your connections strong. See you tomorrow.